Hello option theorists, it's Neil here again, and it is May 18th, 2020, and it's time, finally, for a long overdue portfolio recap. Okay, so on screen here we see the portfolio that we've put together. It's been a while, back since April 27th, since I've done a portfolio recap. Not sure why I dropped the ball. Also, I dropped the ball on Friday. I didn't do the trade this past Friday for the cherry bomb trade. And I say the cherry bomb trade because I'm assuming if you're watching this, you subscribe and you follow along with the cherry bomb trades. But if you're new, I should always address the people that might be viewing that aren't subscribers. We put on cherry bomb trades, and what are those? Those are trades that we get from TastyTrade. The link is in the description below. Head on over. If you like getting emails where people send you trades with trade ideas, that you can at least, with us, paper trade and practice your trading skills and mechanics, then this is the thing for you. This is what you should be doing. All right, so on screen here we see the 8 positions I believe we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 positions that we have. I also presently have them beta weighted to the SPY, right? So you see I have this ticked off and I have the SPY in here, and you can see that my portfolio has a negative beta weighted delta, which means on a day like today I'm probably going to be feeling more pain. And why do I say that? All right, if you look over here and you look at the S&P futures, we see that we're looking up quite a bit, more than normal. So that means that my larger negative delta positions, right, are going to be hurting pretty bad. But these guys here look like they're going to help me a little bit. All right, so what I'd like to do in these is usually take a look at, some winners, some losers, take a look at what I've opened and closed. If you've been following along, you know what I've opened. Hopefully your portfolio looks similar to this. Of course, the fun in this is when you choose to manage it your way, right? Or you prove to yourself, I can be profitable, or I know how to manage my risk. All right, so we can see overall here that since I've started this portfolio, I'm up $313, which feels pretty nice, but we all know that that could potentially get erased at a moment's notice, especially with the fact that I'm looking like this is gonna hurt. Anyway, it's nice to then head over to the account statement tab. I choose the margin account. Make sure if you're doing that, you select that one as well. And we can see my trade history. I believe I've opened 9 trades and closed 1, 2, 3. So if I've closed them, most likely those were profits. That's great. And we're now going to take a look at those that are open. I go to the Analyze tab. I like to come over here to Positions, and I'll start at the top and work my way down, looking at these probabilities and risk graphs. You can see here that FXI is looking like we're still in a great place. We've got a 56% chance of making full profit here, which is, yes, I know, $129, not amazing dollars, but hey, right, we're staying trading small and we're trading often. That's the TastyTrade mechanics we're looking to practice here. So let's move on down here to GLD, and we're in an iron condor, and boy, I would say we are slightly bearish at this time, right? We're looking at a 59% probability of breaking even, right? And we could potentially do better. Our odds are better that we'll make profit there, right? But with the fact that you can see here, I'd like this to come back to the middle if possible. And we come over and look at gold futures and see that they're up. It looks like it's going to squeak this way a little more here, which not horrible, right? So this is an iron condor. It is defined risk. The most we could lose is $135. Hence again, trading small, right? One of those mechanics, the tenets of the TastyTrade mechanics. All right, let's head over to IWM. We can see here's a nice iron condor behaving appropriately, right? Here we are in the pretty much smack dab middle, right? We're looking at a 66% probability of breaking even on this one on either side, right? Remember, you can only lose to one side in iron condor. You're not losing to both. All right, so let's head on down to Microsoft. Microsoft is not listening to what we said it should do, and we were hoping it would stay below a certain number. Let's take a look at the chart on that one. You can see here, let me zoom in. I've got my break even visualized here. I have a tutorial for that. If you're looking on how to visualize your break evens on the chart, we can see that it has gone through that, right? And you've tested up a little bit even higher than that one, but There we are. We can see why it's not behaving. And we look at Microsoft as tech. We look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ is up quite a bit too. It also looks like it's going to put a little more pain on us today. Thank you, Microsoft. All right, DLT behaving well. We're hanging out right in the middle of this iron condor with a 53% chance of breaking even on this trade. And let's see. Moving on down. Tesla here, we're still in positive territory here. We're looking pretty good with a 60% probability of breaking even or better. Okay. And UAL I think is the strangle that we put on, that I chased down because I want to see what happens if it tests me and we have to adjust it, right? Practice some trade defense. Okay, so here we are. We're looking at this. I need to adjust my price slices, don't I? You can see these guys here aren't at the break evens, right, where these red lines are. So I'm going to hit this here, go over to set slices to break even at expiration. And there we are. We're looking at a 61% probability of breaking even on that one. And I would like UAL to come up a little bit to hang out in the middle. That'd be nice. So this is one of those positions that will benefit from a little bit of positive delta here today. And XHB Home Builders has not been listening. Once again, like Microsoft, not been listening here. This one, probabilities are not looking so great for us, right? 65% chance that we are going to take a loss on this one. But this is a defined risk trade, and most we're going to do is lose $136, but we're keeping an eye on it. And I'll show you one of the things I'd like to do to let myself know whether or not it's something I can manage or should be looking to manage. As you can see, I have here in this position statement here, days. And unfortunately, it doesn't show you the days unless you expand them. And you can expand them all by hitting this guy here. And when you do that, you can kind of quickly scroll down and look for a number that's near the low 20s and ask yourself, all right, here's something that could be adjusted, right? TastyTrade Mechanics talks about rolling or adjusting your positions if necessary at around the 21 days, right? Doing your defense there. But this is a defined risk trade, and we usually collect about 1/3 the credit, and if you're doing an undefined risk trade, normally you would take the position off if you hit a 3 times the credit received. Well, that would be like the maximum risk on this one. So the TastyTrade approach, from my understanding, you hit that button again, by the way, and it collapses everything. The TastyTrade Mechanics would have you just hold on to your defined risk trade, because oftentimes you can't roll them, right? They're very difficult to defend. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to follow the TastyTrade approach. I know it's very disheartening when you see something like this, 115% negative loss. Yeah, that hurts, right? But the law of large numbers hopefully will work out in our favor, and we will continue to see our overall P&L grow. I know this is a long one. I know that, longer videos tend not to be the most popular ones, but for those of you dedicated Cherry Bomb Squad members or Bomb Squatters, or whatever you want to call yourself, I'll call you Bomb Squad members. This might be the kind of thing that you're particularly interested in, to see how your mechanics are going to compare to what I'll call the TastyTrade default. All right, everybody, this was great. I thank you so much for joining me. If this is the kind of thing you like, please hit that like, that subscribe, and put a ring on it with that bell. Really appreciate your support, and it helps me know the kind of stuff that you like and need to see more of. All right, everybody, I will see you tomorrow for a cherry bomb trade.